My topic is the Protestant Reformation, and my inquiry question is, why did the Reformation occur and how did it affect the people of the 16th century? The Protestant Reformation was a major 16th century European movement aimed initially at reforming the beliefs and practices of the Roman Catholic Church. Its religious aspects were supplemented by the ambitious political rulers who wanted to extend their power and control the Church. As said, the Roman Catholic Church took place in the 16th century. The Protestants, who were the big people in the Reformation, shut the Church down. They splintered the Roman Catholic Church. The Reformation wasn't just a religious split, it was an intellectual divide, seeing people questioning and trying to get their head around religion. It was also a political and cultural split. The Roman Catholic Church didn't have as much power anymore, seeing people started to question religion. The main people who were involved in the Reformation was Martin Luther, John Calvin, and Henry VII. Together, they challenged the Church and the Roman Catholic practices. The main Protestant in the Reformation was Martin Luther. He gathered the Protestants and shut down the Church. The Reformation was a huge part of history and still is a huge talking point. The Protestant Reformation was all started by a man named Martin Luther. Martin Luther was a law student who devoted his life to study. One day there was a terrible storm and a lightning bolt struck him. Martin Luther cried to a saint and said that if he lived, he would devote his life to religion. Martin Luther lived and then went to church to devote his life. While doing this, he saw that things were wrong in the church. He then contemplated talking up, as the church was so powerful. So Martin Luther stapled 95 theses, which are 95 things he saw that were wrong in the church. He then brought in other Protestants, who eventually made people join them. A turning point was when Martin Luther made a Bible for everyone to read, not just the Roman Catholics. And that's how the church splintered, and the Baptist Church formed, Orthodox churches, and many more, like we see today. The Reformation ended up travelling the world and going to many different countries, developing new religions, splintering cultures, and making a new society. The Reformation ended up travelling to new places like America, creating different churches and religions, Canada, and nearly everywhere in the world. The Reformation was happening. Country after country, the Roman Catholic Church was getting broken down. Many different countries were impacted at nearly the same time. During the 131-year period that the Reformation chopped and changed the world, many people were affected in many different ways, some in a positive and some in a negative. For example, many people were affected negatively, especially the Roman Catholics, who had various bad things happen to them, like having their church burnt down and destroyed and having their religion disintegrated. Many wars were inflicted between the Protestant believers and Roman Catholics. The Roman Catholics also executed some Protestant believers. There were also some good social impacts that affected people, such as freedom. Many people were trapped under the Roman Catholic Church, and after the Reformation, they were finally free. The Reformation shaped the world as we see it today. Every new religion we see is because of the Protestants. Throughout the Reformation, there were some good things and some bad things. Although this is our world, we wouldn't be the same without the Reformation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you understood my inquiry question.